Take it away, Dan.
Okay, wow, like I say, you listen to those lovely PSAs and just feel like you learned something. I just learned that I had 30 seconds left.
Is that what it taught you, that you had 30 seconds left?
Yeah, well, I had 30 seconds to go, I just said it wrong. Again, someone's fault.
Well, that was for a sexually transmitted disease, so you're saying you've got 30 seconds.
I know all about that.
I've seen signs at the Oakland BART station that says AIDS is going to lose, and I don't think they really need those signs, because the signs in the Castro are saying, do you have AIDS-related belly fat? So I think when you're starting to concern yourself more with the fat that
or the money you can make off somebody's chronically solvable, but it's not really solvable. But I mean, people can be maintained, and there are some side effects, and so people that will learn how to make money off that.
I guess this is America.
I did date someone with STDs. STDs being short for standards. So.
Okay. Well, that funny quip comes from our guest in the audience.
Is it Christopher or Chris? Chris Barrylick.
Yeah.
Okay, we're welcoming Chris Barrylick.
Round of applause.
What is your nationality, Barrylick?
We think it's Russian.
You think it's Russian? Okay.
We think it was like Barrylicknovich, but someone just hacked it down at Ellis Island.
Right.
Business cards.
Yeah.
Wrote out whatever they felt would be the closest version, and next.
Yeah. So they wrote out a version that was going to get me like pummeled through middle school, or like derelict, or yeah.
So we forgot to mention you're a stand-up comedian here in the Bay Area. Is that true? How long have you been doing stand-up comedian for?
8 years now.
Are you serious? 8 years?
8 años.
And you also work at a video game museum, is that true?
I am the grant writer and copy editor of the MADE, the Museum of Art and Digital Entertainment. We're a video game museum over in Oakland.
Wow.
We have 42 years worth of video game hardware, over 3,000 video games.
Now, you have like the big stand-up ones that were in the arcades?
No, but those are emulated. But we have like old 70s consoles and everything after that.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the place is just a monument to involuntary celibacy.
Yeah.
Is that a good source of comedy material? Do you have any good video game jokes?
Yeah, I think I do, but
give us one out there for the nerd posse.
One out there for the nerd posse. I was playing Super Mario Brothers just on nostalgia the other day, and I was loving it, but like something wasn't hanging right in my brain. Like you beat level after level, and it's kind of like, and then you drop the dragon in the fire, and you're told, "I'm sorry, Mario or Princess is in another castle." And that doesn't make Mario or Luigi the heroes of the game. That just makes them really poorly informed stalkers, It's kind of like, her Facebook said she might be here. Yeah.
Facebook, someone was saying that Facebook stalkers aren't real stalkers. It's kind of...
No, they're real, because they'll like everything you put up within seconds you putting it up, or commenting.
We're getting heckled here. We're getting heckled by Pamtastic's Comedy Clubhouse is coming up next. I don't even know if...
So that means the lunatics are already starting to take their seating here.
Damn hippies, it's a menagerie.
Damn hippies, I know. We're stuck over here in the... I don't know, it's a questionable... It's kind of a taint of San Francisco. It's not quite...
They might just be...
Taint the mission, it taint the patrol.
They are tainting Berkeley, but they've always tainted Berkeley. I was walking along Telegraph today, like on the way to drop off some resumes over at the university, and one dude's hanging out with the hippie friends who like never even beg for change. They're just like, yeah, we never work. And this dude's playing with his hula hoop.
Who's playing with the hula hoop? The guy walking along the street?
No, just the guy like squatting on the street, and kind of like, yeah, you have to work. I'm going to play with my hula hoop. And
were you envious a little bit there?
I was a little envious of the hula hoop because he was.
I'd be envious of his lovely pelvic muscles that are all worked out from having to do the hula.
He was doing it like around his neck and shoulders and ankles, and he was really good at the hula hoop. And I was kind of like,
I never was.
Fuck you! I have to work. I don't have time to improve my hula hooping.
Exactly. Where's that going to get me? What degree will that get me?
When there's nice weather, it is always... Sometimes you can be a little bit envious of the homeless. Because they just can... I saw a bunch of homeless people out front of my house just joking
I think
on
you
the
mean
lawn.
Extreme campers.
Extreme camping, is that what it's referred
Extreme
to now?
camping, yeah.
It's like a picnic that never ends.
Yeah.
It's a picnic that never ends?
Yeah.
What job were you going for at the university?
Let's see. I was going over to their ISD department, or IT department, and I got laid off from there like 5 weeks ago from the Follow University bookstore. and I've been co-running the tech window where we brought in computers, we fixed them, and give them back to people. And it's kind of like...
I actually had to bring my... I can say this because my wife won't find out. The best way to get it so that my wife doesn't find something out is for me to say it on my podcast.
Okay.
It's guaranteed safe there, huh?
Yeah, man. She's like, I'm a huge fan of Tim and Eric eat snacks or some shit like that. I'm like, I've got a podcast. She's like, yeah.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was speaking to Chris recently. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I had a few drinks. I accidentally put my fist through the screen of my MacBook. I'm sure a lot of our listeners out there have done the exact same thing. And it's hard to explain it to Chris because he was like, why did you stick your fist?
Computer usage is not an episode of Cops, okay?
I just felt like...
I've done the same thing. I mean, it was my monitor of my Mac Mini, and I was just tired of seeing
You've done it too?
I was really tired of seeing that spinning rainbow, and I was just having a stressful day.
It mocks you.
And it mocks me, and so I was like, well then, okay bitch, take this, and I just punched the thing right in the middle of the face, and it fucking cracked it right through the middle. I mean, I killed it. I really did. And you know what? I went to the thrift store and bought another one for $10.
Normally a monitor sells for like $150.
At the thrift store?
Well, not the thrift store, Macklemore. Come on.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well,
how many?
It's still working. I'm still using it.
How many people do come in and that they're physically... Do you think that this is a form of domestic abuse?
I think so, but in all the years I was tech consulting back in DC, I only ran across this kind of thing once in 10 years, and I asked...
Bullshit.
Not bullshit.
That's because people just don't try to. They just throw it away and buy another one.
Well, probably.
Shame.
But it was kind of like... I was asking, well, what happened to that? And he's like, don't worry about it, man. Domestic thing. And
No, but you say...
It is like a domestic thing. Because, I mean, at that time I was going through a breakup. So, I mean, I can see, I probably had some stress.
Well, back in the day, they built computers that could take a punch. What's
there you go.
What's
Exactly.
with these
All this new fancy, fast, better working stuff just doesn't have the muscle that...
Yeah, this new energy efficient, environmentally sound, thin LCD. Yeah, how dare it?
Little thistle plastic or something.
Why do you guys think that a computer monitor has to go through like a Rocky-esque training montage?
Well, or that commercial they used to have where they would put the suitcase in with the gorilla cage and the gorilla would try to put a computer in there and see what a gorilla could do with it. There it goes.
Do you think that when you see people abuse their technology that they are just a bunch of Neanderthal?
Oh, we are.
Kind of. Well,
Yeah.
like I spend way too much time around technology, and I love watching software updates. It's like, yeah, that's a progress bar. I'm gonna do new stuff after this. Yeah.
Wow.
A progress bar?
Yeah, he's a nerd.
Yeah.
Have you never ever... Are you proud... This is my thing. Are you proud of being a nerd?
You should be. You're like a cute nerd.
Are you a nerd? Do you identify as a nerd, firstly? I did find
Hell
that too.
yes.
Is that your
I
N-word?
started a nerdcore comedy troupe back east called the Geek Comedy Tour, and we played like sci-fi cons, Japanese anime conventions.
Yes, you did. That's great.
We played in front of the fucking nerds, and a nerd audience is the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah,
Because
they're devout.
they're devoted.
They don't have girlfriends.
It's like a gay audience.
More often than not, they do.
Or not.
They surprise you.
I bet.
But they sit and it's just like they're used to imagining something or having the details laid out, or you can draw a picture. Whereas like in a sports bar where it's kind of like, yeah, there's 12 HD TVs and 3 UFC fights and cops and a whole
bunch of drunk people yelling, or just hawking amongst themselves.
Yeah, and a documentary apologizing for Chris Brown's actions going on. Let's try comedy here.
You were talking about Chris Brown earlier. What's the deal with Chris Brown?
He apparently, I checked his Facebook page because apparently I hate myself. He has 29 million followers on his Facebook fan page.
And you think he's one of your main competitors? It's between you and Chris Brown? You've got a rivalry happening?
Oh, I just think he needs to be beaten to death by the entire Oxygen Network viewership.
I thought nerds weren't supposed to be aggressive.
Well, he's not being aggressive. He must watch like Jack A go crazy on his ass.
Well, Chris was at a bar recently and he was hitting on some dude's girlfriend, and apparently the dude was quite big. So
she hit on me.
Yeah.
See, there you go. What do you do?
Was hitting back.
Exactly. Just returning that volley. Sorry,
she
you got a problem. Talk to her.
She looks at me and sees a fertile dude who looks like a Jewish Harry Potter. water and
She lost herself.
yeah.
Fertile. Is that how you describe yourself to ladies?
Fertile?
A fertile dude. You want a baby?
I know.
I basically go up and say, look, my nerd seed is strong. How many sandwiches do I have to buy?
What? My nerd seed is drawn.
It's strong.
Strong.
Like,
How many
pop
sandwiches?
on through to that womb.
Oh, really? Well, how many? I don't get the
Like
sandwich.
soldier sperm or
What's
something.
the sandwich reference?
All I know
you know,
about.
that's probably a personal thing.
Well,
I've got a boner. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
I'll explain it. All I know about women after 35 years is they're beautiful, they're elegant, and they like to eat sandwiches. So therefore,
We're
When in doubt,
talking to
whip out that mayonnaise and make a sandwich.
Oh no, Dan! Really? Were you being literal?
No, I was being whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, the filters.
See, I'm always there. It's on multiple levels all the
He's
time.
a master of the
You take it one
entendre.
way, or maybe.
Have you got any shows coming up?
Yeah.
Chris
what do I have
Barrylick?
coming up? Let's see. I'm at the Stork on April 25th. Where else am I? Fuck.
Stork, April 25th. That's on Telegraph.
Yeah.
What's the cross street there? It's near West Grand.
Telegraph and Dodge Traffic.
What?
Um,
That is actually a really good show. OJ Patterson runs that down.
I like OJ. He's funny.
He's a really nice guy. He's got a girlfriend and everything. These
I've got-
comics, man,
There
they're
you
coming
go.
up in the world.
I know. Wow.
I've got a punk show.
Back in Blue Room days, that was unheard of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no shit.
I've got a punk show on the 20th run by Mean Dave. I need the specifics.
We love the
on-
Mean Dave.
Yes.
Punk show.
We all need specifics on Mean Dave.
Oh,
He's very unspecific.
I love Mean Dave with all my heart in a way that's becoming legal on a state-by-state basis.
Yay. He'll respect you for that and do a no homo bro knuckle bump with you for that.
Which
Yeah,
which
he
I-
kind of looks down and goes.
Yeah, he basically.
I know how you heteros are.
Yeah, he
Yeah, we're all
basically.
the same.
I'll go into my hetero mode and hang around. I'm like, yeah, bro, yeah, bump. Bump. Hey, man,
Mean Dave
bump.
is sort of like just.
But then I squeeze a bun and I get in trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, you gotta know
Help
what the
yourself,
line
you know.
is.
yeah. Mean Dave is basically a
Hey, that's
collection
what I'm
of
wearing.
Black Flag lyrics come to life. Let's see.
My lyrics come to life. That's very true and very accurate.
Yeah. So basically, the Stork and the punk show via Mean Dave.
So where was the very first place you ever did stand-up comedy, and were you good?
Dr. Dreamos in Arlington, Virginia.
Dr. Dreamos. Don't you love the name of comedy clubs?
Yeah,
The Laugh Track.
The laugh track.
Chuckles.
It is the funny monkey.
It was actually a good place. It was up the street from my horrible fucking apartment. I had an efficiency where the basement was at eye level with the lawn.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was mole boy.
Mole boy.
And basically, no, it was like this pool place, sushi place, indie tavern kind of place. But it had a massive mouse space. It had some really cool stuff going on in the back, and it had at the bar it had these waterways cut out. So you'd be drinking a beer and eating nachos, and through the waterways these little boats would float by with candles and notes to people. And it's kind of like, yeah, water, fire, nachos, and booze. This is all
Prime area for comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what got you addicted. All right, do you have any final words of wisdom before we hand the mic over to Pam? Actually, I don't think Pam's in any rush tonight because it doesn't start till 9 o'clock.
I do have words of wisdom. I'm going to quote Predator, and
I wish you would.
It bleeds. We can kill it. I love that movie.
I liked Jake the Body Ventura. Whatever. Was
Yeah.
it Jesse the Body?
Did you see the Body Ventura? Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was rated to John McTiernan. He had like a
Yeah.
little role going there with Die Hard and all those.
Yeah.
Jesse, he's in politics now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He was
Yes.
the governor.
Yeah.
I liked his quote.
John
He's like,
McTiernan.
"You're bleeding, dude," and he's like,
Yeah.
"I ain't got time to bleed."
You got time to duck? And he just fires like 9 RPG rounds into the machine gun nest and
So you guys are making me want to go see G.I. Joe tonight.
Man, I was looking up. The Running Man today because I wanted a picture of Sub-Zero with the sign saying.
Stupid
That's
movie.
a great one, yeah.
But that was a prediction of the future, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's all happening.
Yeah, it is all coming true.
Yeah.
Reality TV.
Yeah. Are you a fan? I gotta ask this because this is getting on my tits. Are you a fan of Game of Thrones?
Oh fuck yes.
Oh my
I
god!
just recently watched season 1.
And did
in
you?
one day.
Fucking hell, Dan, you're a maniac.
It was free cable week. I had to do it, but I loved it. That was a good show. I'm looking forward. I'm downloading. I'm sorry.
Season 2 is
season.
freaking amazing, and 3's off to a really good start. You know, they're kicking off with the dragons a bit more.
Yes, thank goodness.
Like,
it took a long time to get there.
That's what's missing out of my life.
That's the only thing I've got resolved about that show. Amelia Clarke, who plays the Dragon Girl, like, she is everything you want in a woman.
But that's the same as Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah,
you're talking about hot, but you could still get her because she's not quite that hot.
Well,
Attainable.
Yeah, the girl next door.
Right.
Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar has no idea of portion control anymore. Or wait, no, that's Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh my God,
Amelia
her
Clarke
boobies are getting so big.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
That's the great thing about women. They can eat and the boobies go up a cup size, and I can't sit in front of a woman with like 3 packages of Twinkies and be like, don't worry, these are going straight to my dick.
Well, did you hear that? Did you hear that 3D printers are going to be able to create body parts soon?
Yeah. Actually, the bottle opener on my keyring is from a 3D printer.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Or are you making that up to try and sound cool?
Yeah, that's reaching for a minimal level of cool right there.
That is pretty cool, though. Are you serious? So this is a 3D printer for...
Yeah, that took like 10 minutes to print. My friend Milo, he runs this thing, Type A printers. It's a startup, and they're looking for funding, and I think they might have gotten some. So
well, it's super cool.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, that was Chris Barrylick.
Thank you for coming. Good luck, and come and see us again sometime.
And he'll be at the Store Club on Thursday, which is on Telegraph in Oakland.
Thursday the 25th, yeah.
Thursday the 25th.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, do you have anything further to say, Dan? Okay.
No, I had a lovely time. We had a great interview with Peaches Christ, and it was great. I definitely want to go to see, along with Sam Sharkey, the Underground Film Festival at the Victoria Theater. That really sounded like a lot of fun. So I think people should look into that. And check us out on Facebook, Under the Golden Gate. Like our page, and then go watch our videos and like and comment on underthegoldengate.com. We're going to have new videos up all week long. So, take it away.
Beautiful.
It's TJ Dink signing out. Till next week.